We've all been there, right? Trying to learn English, thinking the biggest hurdles are grammar or vocabulary or getting that accent just perfect. But what if I told you the real things holding you back are, well, they're completely invisible? Today, we're going to talk about the mistakes you can't see, but you can definitely feel.
Seriously, just take a second and think about it. The last time you wanted to speak but you hesitated, what was really stopping you? Was it because you didn't know the word? Or was it something else?
And boom, there it is. We spend all our energy on what we think are the problems, the grammar, the words, the accent. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The real struggle, the stuff that's happening deep down, is all emotional. It's fear, it's comparison, and it's this impossible chase for perfection.
And that's really the heart of it all. English itself isn't the enemy. The real battle is the one we're fighting in our own heads. It's our own self-doubt that builds up these massive walls. So let's talk about how we can start tearing them down.
Okay, first up, the perfection trap. This one is huge. It's that voice in your head that says, don't speak until you can do it flawlessly. It's this paralyzing need to never, ever make a mistake. You know, think about how a little kid learns to talk. They just babble, they mess up, they try weird sounds, and they don't care. They're just playing. But as adults, we do the total opposite. We wait and we wait for some magical day when we'll be perfect. But guess what? That day never shows up. And that waiting, it's what keeps us silent.
And I love this quote because it just flips the whole script. Every single mistake you make isn't a sign that you're failing. No way. It's proof that you're in the game, that you're trying, that you're actually growing. Staying silent, that's what makes the fear stronger. The goal isn't perfect English, it's just speaking.
All right, let's look at the next invisible mistake. And this one is a doozy. It's the translation habit. This is probably one of the biggest reasons you don't feel that natural flow when you're speaking.
This metaphor is just perfect, isn't it? When you're trying to think of something in your own language, then translate it, then check the grammar in your head, and then finally say it, your brain just gets stuck. It's a total mental traffic jam. And that's where all those awkward pauses and ums and ahs come from.
So here's the secret. You have to bypass that whole translation step. Instead of thinking of the word for happy in your language, just connect directly to the feeling of being happy. When you start linking English words to emotions, to ideas, to images, that's when you build a direct bridge. And English stops being this foreign thing you're studying, and it starts becoming your second voice.
Okay, our third barrier. This one is sneaky. It quietly chips away at your confidence until there's nothing left. I call it the comparison thief. It's that nagging voice that looks at other speakers and just whispers, "Why can't I sound like that?" This is just such a powerful way to see it. That person you admire, the one who sounds so fluent, they were once exactly where you are right now. They were nervous, they were unsure, they made a ton of mistakes. The only real difference is they didn't stop. You're just at a different part of the story.
It really, really is. It robs you of your motivation and just leaves you with this heavy feeling of frustration. So listen, the only person you should ever compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Just focus on your own little bit of progress each day. That's how you win.
Okay, so we've looked at the mental traps. Now what? Well, now we have to talk about the practical shift we need to make. We've got to go from just consuming English to actually creating it.
And man, it's so easy to fall into this trap. We watch movies, we listen to podcasts, we read articles, and it feels productive. And look, it is helpful, but it's passive. It's like reading books about swimming without ever getting in the pool. You can know all the theory in the world, but you'll never be able to speak with confidence until you start doing. So here it is, a simple but incredibly powerful plan. First, just decide, I'm going to stop only consuming. Second, decide I'm going to become a creator. And how do you start? Step 3, just talk to yourself for 10 minutes every single day. Describe what you see, talk about your day, your dreams. There's no fear, there's no one judging you. It's just you and the language finding your rhythm.
So as we bring all this together, I want to leave you with one last big idea. This isn't about learning some brand new skill from zero. It's about unlocking something that's actually already inside you, just waiting.
This might be the most important secret of them all. Your brain isn't great at remembering boring lists of words, but you know what it's amazing at remembering? Feelings. If you learn with stress and pressure, your brain fights it.
But if you learn with curiosity, through stories, with real emotion, the language sticks. It becomes a part of who you are because you felt it.
And this is the ultimate truth. The moment you truly let go of the fear and the comparison and that need to be perfect, you're going to have this incredible realization. The ability to express yourself, it was there the whole time. You just had to give yourself permission to use it.
So I'll leave you with that question. It's not about being ready to be perfect. It's just about being ready to be you in a new language. So, are you ready to finally let your voice be heard?
Hey, if any of this resonated with you, if it helped at all, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and maybe share this with someone else you know who's on this same journey. Thanks so much for being here.